Alright guys, so the new patch just dropped like 10 seconds ago. I'm here, I'm on the patch notes, I'm looking, new legend obviously, hammer and greatsword, Magyar. I'm looking through the patch notes. I saw, if you look at the patch notes, you look at the balance section, you'll see that it's pretty much just like everything on greatsword, everything imaginable. I'm not going to go through all of it here, but basically greatsword just got hit hard, it looks like, and Jaehyun and Mako both got hit, and Scythe got this weird little, change, but there's nothing too crazy. I think this is all kind of expected. I actually expected a little more stuff. The stuff we did get was a little expected, but I was expecting more, like a hammer, to get hit, maybe gauntlets to get hit a little bit, but no big deal. But anyways, I'm already here loaded in on the training room. I was trying him out, and he feels so slow. Like now everything feels so slow. It's actually great. It's exactly what I wanted. Everything feels really slow. There's some things that I'm not too sure really got hit, like recovery. Like this is still gonna be a devastator, right? There's no way that's not gonna just be a devastator. But anyways, show damage, show hitboxes, show hurt boxes, show stun. Curious to see, like, doesn't feel like too much got changed. Nair still hits grounded. Recovery still feels like a pretty good option, honestly. It's hitting grounded. It feels a little slower, but I don't know. I'm excited. The servers aren't online right now, but I'm really excited. Once the servers come back on, I'm gonna load up into some matches, and I'm gonna try them out. All right, so the Brawl servers are back online. I'm gonna play some experimental for now. I gotta buy the character first. Probably should have done that beforehand. But anyways, there we go. Magyar purchased. Now I'm willing to bet that pretty much everybody. Whoa, that was weird. I'm willing to bet that pretty much everybody is going to be using Magyar. I think there's no avoiding that. We got our first match, and I'm willing to bet that just about every single game we play. Wow. Wow, he goes straight for the Mako. Anyways, thought for sure I'd be playing only Magyar players today. But, oh well, first game. I mean, it's still against a greatsword, but not the greatsword I was expecting. Anyways, I'm a little curious as to how good is this character really? Like, it's really hard to tell just on the first day. These are just very initial impressions. But I want to try to find a good way to use these SIGs. That's something. Wow, that one's really good. That seems to be like a theme now with these new Brawl SIGs. They love ones where you run. Wow, I'm pretty sure I saw that was a true combo. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe you need Dex or something, but I thought for sure that was a true combo. I could have sworn that was a true combo. Hammer is what it's always been, though, so I'm not too worried about the hammer. That felt reduced. That felt like that would have killed me on the old patch. Definitely. Yeah, that definitely would have killed me on the old patch. So something's been nerfed for sure. We won't really know just how nerfed it is for a little while at least, but I'm curious. This guy's pretty good, so wow, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even mean to do that. That was sick, though. Not bad, not bad. There's a lot of people that have been wanting me to play Magyar. They're as soon as the character got released, they saw that the character had hammer, and they were just immediately like, oh my god, you got to play this character. And I'm willing to check him out. I really do think it's already looking like greatsword is heavily nerfed. Greatsword's looking bad. I don't think there's any world where I don't just play the Bodvar. You know, the sword is just too reliable. I don't think there's any world where I don't just do that. But if the, I mean, someday, maybe someday is what I'm getting at. Maybe someday. Nice. I still am trying to figure out these SIGs. Like, they're just so weird to me. They're so weird to me. So bizarre. That one looks really cool. That's something that I'm really excited about, is that these SIGs, I'm not too sure how good they are yet. They look like they're good, but at the very least, they're very cool. They're very cool signatures. And that's something, I think that's awesome. I think that's really awesome. Okay, we got to kill. We definitely got to kill here. He's going to go for a recovery. It looks like the aerial drift might have been, like, hit. Like, it definitely is feeling hit already. Just on my first game back on this new patch, it's feeling different. Something's not right. Now we got this Rayman Sig. That's something I was curious about. Was like, it literally just looks like a Rayman Sig, or maybe like a Orion Spear and Sig type of deal. That's kind of what it's looking like to me, at least. In practice, I'm not too sure how this is gonna work, but it's kind of what it's looking like. Nice recovery. You know, Katars are something that are just good. I know that Katars are good, so he's definitely chilling in that regard. But because I know Katars are good. They've been good for a little bit now. They've been good. They were good on last patch. So I think they're chilling. Katars are definitely chilling. I'm curious to see if a dodge read, like what do I get off a dodge read? Do I get anything? If I can try to catch a dodge here. Wasn't able to. I wonder. I wonder. I'm sure it's got to be something. It's got to be something. That Sig's looking good. Wow, that Sig's looking good. It's so fast. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was a pretty rough first game, but not a big deal. Game 2 isn't even a Magyar. You have to be kidding me. Well, that's fine. Isaiah, that's all good. The other big thing about Magyar that people are going crazy about is the fact that he can have 10 defense. So there's only one other character as of right now that can have 10 of any stat, and that's Zol. Zol can have 10 attack, which, you know, it really does show. You know, the 10 attack, getting hit by Zol hurts really badly. It hurts, and so this character is just not gonna die. I really do think that 10 defense is gonna be very useful, because I think the best stats in the game right now are speed being the best. Then I think it's definitely I think it's defense. Some people say attack. I think the second best is defense, though. The third being attack for me. So we'll see just how crazy that 10 defense really is. I really do think it's going to be insane. All right, first stock. I used hammer that entire stock. I really do want to try to get some great sword in here. I'm just so curious about it. How could they possibly nerf one of the most insane weapons to ever touch any video game ever? Very similar to something like a Leroy, you know, from Tekken. Very similar to that. So that's a combo that is not hitting. Not hitting at all. Like the sidelight stuff? Is it punishable now? Yeah, it might be punishable. It's feeling nerfed. But I'm really here for is the SIGs, though. I gotta try to hit some SIGs. Still trying to figure out a good way to use these SIGs. They don't entirely make sense to me yet. Like, that one does not make sense to me. The side SIG it doesn't feel like, I guess you try to use it as like, he doesn't run very far when you gravity cancel it, actually. Wait, what the heck? You guys see that? He hardly runs anywhere. That's so bizarre. It really only does the running thing when he's on the ground. That's crazy. Huh. I'll keep that in mind. I'll take note. Anyways, down sig. We already know about the down sig. Let's switch to greatsword sigs. This one we know is good. It has to be. This one we know is good. This one is good just because of the movement you get out of it, right? You get some insane movement from the end sig. Like, look at that. I go soaring when I use it. He doesn't even know, like, he can't even punish it. Maybe that's just because the character is new. That's kind of just something that happens when a new character comes out. He's kind of just, whoa. A drop? Did anyone just see that drop? Huh. Like I was saying, though, when a new character comes out, they're pretty much always broken for at least a little bit, just because it's new and no one really knows, like, what to do against it. But I think that will pass with time. Alright, not bad. Game 2 is a dub. Ah, Zelchi. Okay. Finally, game 3, we actually fight another Magyar. So the third thing I wanted to talk about was, like, just my initial thoughts on the balance patch, because there's a lot of opinions going around. Like, the patch just came out, like, a couple hours ago, and there's a lot of people, like, on Twitter and stuff that are just going kind of crazy. They're really, like, I'm seeing a lot of mixed feelings. People are saying, like, there wasn't enough, right? People are saying all they did was nerf greatsword, like, all this other broken stuff, like, needs to go. But I don't know. I'm starting to think that it's okay. I think it's okay. I think all we really needed was a greatsword nerf. Like, I'm not, like, too mad about this patch. I think this is a decent patch. There are, you know, I was expecting more. I was definitely expecting way more, but you know, I think a lot of people were expecting more. I think a lot of people were expecting greatsword to just, or a hammer to just be hit for sure, which it didn't get hit. Not at all. Didn't get hit at all. I think a lot of people were expecting that. Oh, that sig seems usable. At the very least, the sig seems, for a backstep sig, there's a lot of characters in the game that have a backstep, like, you know, Azoth, Jaehyun, like. That seems like a usable backstep, maybe. I'll look into that. But it looks usable. Interesting. I'm dead. Good stock. But yeah, about the patch, so just like my overall thoughts are just that I was expecting more. I'm not disappointed though. Like, I'm not disappointed. Everyone seems disappointed. So far, my first impressions are that I'm not disappointed. And, you know, these things take time. We'll have to see. We won't know, you know, just how the patch is until, you know, it's been out for a while. It's literally been out for, you know, not even a handful of hours, so not even. He's putting up a kind of a crazy fight. I know Zelchi is, like, insane at this game. I've played Zelchi a lot. This seems like a Bodvar sig. Like, it seems good. It seems like you can pretty much just use it like a Bodvar type of sig. That's kind of what I'm gonna go for. Oh, nice. How do I kill though? Because before, when you had greatsword, you could just run around like that. Well, I see, like, the drift has been nerfed significantly. You used to just be able to run around with this greatsword, just use recovery willy-nilly. But I'm not too sure how I'm going to be killing if I'm not using a sig. Maybe it's been, you know, fixed. Maybe it's more like Scythe or Katars or something, where it kind of like just is a build-up damage kind of weapon, you know? Maybe it's just used to build up damage and you're supposed to kill with hammer kind of thing. That doesn't seem like a terrible idea, honestly. He's almost in red though, so we're gonna try it out. We're gonna just try to see if we can kill. I love to try to find something that can kill. Because recovery does not seem to be doing it for me. Down air. Like everything used to kill on this character or on this weapon. Everything. Everything. It's so bizarre. Everything is so nerfed. Like he can't even he can't approach the same. That approach is very strange. Very strange. What do I kill with besides a Sig? Besides a Sig. Nair? We could try out a Nair. Alright, well Nair doesn't seem to be too bad, honestly, as a kill option. I guess I'm pretty happy with that. It seems like it's gotten significantly reduced kill options, which is good. Like everything used to kill on this weapon, but now it seems like you're pretty much going to have to find a Sig or, you know, a couple juggle Nairs. Oh, Kaiser, okay. Now this will probably be my last one. Kaiser. Fought Kaiser in BCX. I won. I don't remember what Kaiser was playing, but now he's on the Magyar. We're finally starting to see some more Magyar players. See, these strings are just not the same. They really are a shell of their former self. You cannot complete the string. You will pretty much just die if you complete the string. Like you're just a goner. Like, even this recovery feels like a shell of its former self. This is not the same. Nothing's the same as it once was. Nice. Nice play. I mean, you can still... It seems like you can still kind of use recovery in the same, like, manner. But, it doesn't feel like... It still has the same use, right? But now it's not going to be, you know, racking up insane amounts of damage, and it's not going to be killing you in, like, orange anymore. I'm very happy with that. I think the recovery nerfs so far looking kind of good. I'm curious. That looked like a good usage of the Sig. Ooh, step back Sig. There's only one problem I have with these Sigs, and that it's the Sigs, they honestly look slightly similar. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I don't know if anyone agrees with me on that. But the Sigs, they, like, visually, they look very similar. So I kind of like, I feel like I'm going to have to guess sometimes on which Sig they're using. Although, they kind of have similar hitboxes, the ones that look similar, kind of the same hitbox. But they do look the same. Like, side Sig kind of looks like down Sig. Isn't a huge deal, because I really do think that their hitbox is just, like, the same. Very similar, at least. Similar ranges. That's really my only... What a Sig. That's really my only thing about it. Even that didn't kill. Like, that's insane to me that didn't kill. Because that for sure... Like, that for sure would have killed on the old greatsword. I want to hit one. And I think he does too. There we go. It finally killed. I have no idea what damage that was at. But it finally killed. It only took, you know, a year. Ow. This game is getting very close. I'm dead. Final stock. Alright. No big deal. I kind of let him have that one. I should not have done that. He's trying to use it like old greatsword. Like, you can see the way he's using it. That's kind of how you used to use old greatsword. And it's not that anymore. It's not looking like that's the way to use it. Still got those juggles. That's interesting. It's still got the juggles. Still got the juggles. Yeah, you know what? Interesting. It still does have the juggles. I wonder how that is going to... Like, that's probably going to be the meta, right? With the greatsword. Probably the most effective way to play it now is to really just try to juggle. Since Nair is not seeming like too bad, I'm willing to bet that juggling is going to be kind of the go-to option. Looking good. Boom, there it is. Side sig, incredibly fast. It seems like it has okay force, but it's really fast. So, and yeah, it has the same animation as down sig. So it seems really strong. Anyways, this character's really fun. I think the SIGs are very fun. I'm not, super good with them right now. But yeah, first impressions are that this character is extremely fun. Great Sword's looking... Great Sword's looking nerfed, I'll tell you that. Great Sword's looking nerfed. It's too early to call, though. That's something I think is important to mention, is that it's too early to truly know a lot about the patch. So we'll see how this patch progresses. That's probably going to do it for this. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, And if you want to see more Magyar or more of anything, just let me know.